Hi there, dear friends. This is Grace, and welcome to another video from me. This is going to be a two-part series video sharing my comments or review about the latest Scrapbook Expo that happened in Denver. It happened yesterday, May 4th. Well, it was Friday and Saturday, but I went on Saturday, and this is being filmed on the 15th, this Sunday. Anyways, I'm going to share with you in this first video the haul that I got, and in the second video I'm going to do a little bit review of the classes that I took and kind of my overall feeling about the Scrapbook Expo this year in Denver. So let's get to it. Of course, when you go to the expo, when you pay for your ticket to go in, they give you this little book that has all of the information. It has the floor as far as what stores are on the floor, and then it also gives you a list of the classes and workshops that are available and other stuff. So I think that this is very handy to have, especially if you are looking for particular stores within the exhibit hall. And then this year they gave us this bag. It's just a green small bag, and this is one of the things that I was going to talk about in my review, but just give you a little bit because maybe you don't want to watch the other one. I feel like they could have done better with the bag. Not that I want an extravagant bag, but I just feel like if you're buying a lot of 12 by 12 papers and I personally use the bags that they gave me as where I put my, the stuff that, the shopping items that I had purchased. And this can't even fit a 12 by 12. So I hope that they next time put that into consideration to have a bag that you can actually put your stuff that you had bought in the expo in that bag. So that's it. I mean, last year it was pretty. It was a prettier bag, and I can't see it right next to me, so I can't pull it up to show you. But it was a prettier bag, and I don't care if it's just plain. I just wish that it was longer, that it would have fit my 12 by 12. So that's my only beef. And then of course they give you the glue stick when part of your bag. So that's that. So another thing that I was a little bit disappointed about this expo is that there wasn't a lot of exhibitors or sellers on the floor. One thing that I've heard, it's because they've changed the date. It usually, Denver Expo or the Scrapbook Expo in Denver usually happens in October or in the fall. And I heard that some of the vendors, they have their schedule for the year already set, and so when the expo people moved Denver to May, then that threw off their schedule and they weren't able to be there. So that was kind of a bummer. I only shopped at 4 stores. There was still a lot of stores there, but most of the stuff were geared towards card makers. There was a lot of people selling dies. There was a lot of people selling stamps. There was a lot of people selling, stamps as in like acrylic stamp, woodblock stamps, and all those things, ink pads. It seemed like this expo, although it is called Stamp and Scrapbook Expo, so there should be stamping stuff in there, but I would say, in my opinion, it was 80% stamping and just 20% scrapbooking, which really made me sad because I go there for the scrapbooking. Anyways, so out of 4 stores that I went to, let me share with you what I had purchased. So this items are from the Doodly Designs, and they focuses on laser cut printing of titles. They also have layouts. Now the reason why I got stuff in there, I don't normally go in that kind of shop because I do have my silhouette, and so I don't think I needed that anymore, but I am part of the Scrapbook Expo Facebook group. If you are not part of the expo within or near to you or where you always go, you need to check that out on Facebook. Anyways, on Facebook they have this group specifically for people that are going to the Denver Expo. And then about 3 weeks ago they started having contests or giveaways, where you just comment and you can win a gift certificate from a specific vendor. And I luckily won a $10 gift certificate for the Do Dilly Designs booth. And so I was able to pick up a few things. I got these snowflakes, and they're just wood, and they were 75 cents a piece. And then this camping, I made sure that I grabbed titles that I know I could use for my scrapbooking. And so the camping I really like, and I think so they have different sizes of the titles. This one was the $1.75 one. I think there's a smaller one that's $1.25 or $1.50, and then another one that's about $2 or more. And I went with the medium size one because I'm not sure if a page that I would use this title would be a 12 by 12 or a 12 by 24, which is a double page spread. So I just went with this, and I really like the intricate designs. Now, although I can do this with my silhouette for $1.75, I don't think I can do it with that amount, with that price, with that amount of work that I will put on my own. So that was nice. I got this one on my honor because I have a Scout. So that would be good for title. And then also Weeblo. I know that I have a picture of my son when he became a Weeblo, so I'm going to be using this for that, and it's also $1.75. The On My Honor is also $1.75. And then this last one was just a laser cut of the map of the USA. I thought it would be nice to put, like, if I wanted to do a specific travel scrapbook where I just put all of our travels in there, this could be a good front page. Or if I'm going to be doing a mini book for a specific travel, like if we were to go on a road trip and we had hit a lot of these places, then I'll put this at the front page of my album, and this was $2.50. So that's what I got from Do Dilly. And then the next one is Eyelet Outlet, and they are, of course, they sell out eyelets, but they also have enamel dots and washi. Now these washies are $1.99 a piece, and I just got 3. I actually didn't want to get washi this time because I got some last year already, last time that I was at the expo, and I haven't even like scratched the surface on those. But there wasn't a lot of things for me to choose from. Again, like I said, it was mostly geared for stamping. I had a list of things that I wanted to get. I, of course, wanted to get papers. I wanted to get flare badges if there were any. Wanted to get thickers. But, I mean, there were some stores that was selling that, but I don't know. For the price, I felt like I could have just gotten that at Michael's, or I could have just gotten it at scrapbook.com or something like that. So that's the thing about shopping at Expo. Sometimes, you know, you could get that somewhere else. Oh, and they also have a lot of wood accents, like wood veneers and things like that, and also lots of chipboards. And I just have a lot of those already. I don't need them. So anyways, going back to the washi, so I got this one that says You and Me and Smile. Okay, making sure that that's focusing because my camera right now is in autofocus. So that's that. And then this one is just gray star on white background. The plastic is still there, so it's glaring, but it's just a star. And then the other one is a camera, which I thought was really cute. So, yep, $1.99 for those. And then this one was on their clearance section. It's just Enameled Butterflies, and it was $1. And then the rest of these were $1. No, I think this one's $1.99 for both of them, and these ones $1.50. So I just got a couple of enamel dots, enamel accents, because I have a lot of these still, but I like them for the stars. So I got this one, and $1.99 for that, and then this one as well for $1.99. And they also had ones with hearts, but I got them last year, and I still haven't used all of them up, so I just skipped that one. And this one was just pearl swirls, and they used to be very popular, and I like them to put on, you know, more feminine pages. And so I got a couple. I got one that's a clear pearl, and then I got one that's kind of like the antique beige pearl. And they were $1.50 a piece. So that's what I got from Eyelet Outlet. And then the second one is from Scrap That. And this one was the store that I got a lot of stuff from. They had the paper packs, or no, paper pieces, just a bunch of My Mind's Eye and Teresa Collins papers for 40 cents a piece, but if you pick 40 pieces, it will be 25 cents a piece. But I can't. I just don't have room to grab 40 pieces of paper, so I just grabbed 20. But then they also have a wall that has $2 stuff, oh no, $3 stuff, $2 stuff, and then $1.50 walls. And so these ones are from the $1.50 wall. I got some more enamel dots, or shapes, I should say. I don't need enamel dots anymore, but I am liking shapes, and so I made sure I grabbed some. So these are all from My Mind's Eye. This one is kind of a blue turquoise one. I love the triangles and the hearts and arrow. And then this one has lightning bolts, which is pretty cool. And this other one has the blue as well, but some navy blue too. That will work. And then this one is actually from a Christmas line. There is 8 sheets of letter stickers in there, and then some word stickers that gear for Christmas. And I know that I have done a December daily last year, and I used up some stickers, so this will be good to replenish my supply of Christmas themed products. And then Teresa Collins, I know people have been raving about this itty bitty sticker, and they kind of hoard them, and I don't have one, so, and I like little stickers as well, so I grabbed just one pack. They had one that was black background with white letters, and then this white one with black letters, and I just grabbed one because I'm just starting out, so I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. So this was $1.50, and then they had some adhesives as well for $1.50. This one was just double-sided sticky tape, and then this other one is foam adhesive. They're both $1.50. And then papers. So I don't know if it's because I went on the Saturday and it was the last day of the show, but they didn't really have a lot of Teresa Collins. These are all My Mind's Eye papers, but I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I got. So this really cool pattern. So these are all My Mind's Eye. I just grabbed 20 of them. I'm just going to go really quick because it's going to take me forever. I like the foiling of the ampersands on that. So these are just some of the papers that I purchased. There were a few more in there, but I was being very conscious about what I would really actually use versus I'm just grabbing it because it's right in front of me. One of the things that I did beforehand, before going, this one's the Market Street, so it just barely came out, and this one was one of the things that I really liked because if I had the punch, then I could just punch that out, but I probably could just kind of fussy cut it. So I like that one with the gold as well, and this one is the stripe. And then the other one is Jubilee with florals and then with hearts. One of the things that I did before going to the expo was made sure that I made a list of the things that I really needed, and so I could make sure that I am paying attention to, instead of just buying just because it's right in front of me. And some of the things that I wrote in my list is that I need more travel themed papers. Oh, I love this. This is just glasses, and it's gold, kind of gold embossed. And so that would be fun to just cut it out and kind of create your accents with it. Again, these are all My Mind's Eye. This one's On Trend, which I believe is still a pretty brand new collection, and it's foiled. So yeah, I wrote that I needed a lot more of baby themed papers, travel, and holiday, because that's what I normally scrapbook. And I got a few, but these are more generic papers. They did have some collections there, but like I said, some of the prices are kind of, it wasn't really a deal or a steal of a deal in my eyes. Okay, so the last store that I went to was the Nicole Peterson design store. I took a couple of classes from her, and so I got a 10% discount from her store, and she had a lot of brand new stuff. She had all the papers and some embellishments and some stamps. So first thing I got was the Favorite Things hybrid ink pad. Now the reason why I got this, I already have a black ink pad, but we used this in our class, in the card class that she had, and I really liked the results of it. So I grabbed one. It was $6.50 in her store. Not really sure how much it is in other stores, but with my 10% discount, I thought it was good enough. And then she was having some sales on paper. It wasn't as good of a sale as the other store, because her papers were 75 cents a piece versus the other one was 40, but she had some cute papers, so I grabbed a couple, or 6 I should say. This one's Homegrown from Echo Park. I like the orange one on there. Be good for Thanksgiving theme. This one's Abella Boulevard. I like the script on this. Will be good for titles. And then just black. And then another Bella Boulevard paper. Ampersand is really cool. And then this one is Webster's Pages. You know that I like my cut apart sheets, so I got one of those. And then this one's a crate paper. This one's Craft Market. I just love the letters on there. It'll be good or nice for cutting out and having that kind of stitch design. And then this one is from Julie Bean Soup, and I could actually cut this up and make my own enamel dots, or no, not enamel dots, flare badges with this. So that's what I got. And then so everybody's talking about the pink Paisley Paige Evans collection, and everybody's saying that it's the fancy free one, and everybody's saying it's hard to find. So when I found this at the store or at the booth, I was like, you know what, why not? I mean, I'm not really into getting trends, but I'm gonna try it. There's only 3 pieces, and it was actually $1.25 a piece for the paper. Can you believe that? $1.25. I just about, you know, dropped my jaw, but you know, for 3 pieces, I thought this is not gonna break the bank too much. So I grabbed some. I grabbed 3 of them, and so this one has all of the designs in little squares, so I can kind of channel my own Paige Evans when I create layout with this, because then I'll make the background with just a bunch of squares. We'll see. And then this other one has the kind of watercolor splatter dots in there, and then the last one is this diagonal one with this. So those are my hauls from the Scrapbook Expo May 2016 in Denver. I hope this helped you. One thing that I have learned by watching, because I did watch some hauls, Scrapbook Expo hauls, before I went to the Scrapbook Expo, just to kind of plan out, oh, I want to get that one. Okay, I got to make sure that I make a note of that specific store and all that stuff. But again, like I said, this was a much smaller expo than what they had last year, and so just giving you a heads up that you might be like wanting something that you have seen in a specific person's haul video, and you will come there and you will be maybe disappointed, or maybe you won't. It depends on how big the size of your expo is, because some of the stores, like I know some of the stores that they have in, say, the California Expo ones, it's bigger, and so they would have more exhibitors there, and they didn't have it here. So that I'm just trying to make sure that you're not setting yourself up for disappointment. So anyways, it's still a fun place. You know, you are surrounded by crafty people like you are, so it would still be fun. But make sure you watch my review on the Scrapbook Expo, specifically on the classes that I took. And I will see you when I see you. Bye, guys.